Dear members, here I am again with my second video mail. The first one was quite a success among our members, so we decided to continue in 2016. I want to share with you what happened since the end of 2015 and what will happen in WAPES until the end of June 2016. In November 2015, the managing board met in Sofia in Bulgaria. After the managing board meeting, we had an event about PES and effective employment of older workers. As you maybe all know or not, the managing board is meeting once in a year, and at that moment all big decisions are made for the next year. So, let me explain a little bit more about the decisions of the managing board. First of all, I am very glad to announce you we have 2 new members. India, in the region Asia-Pacific, and Italy, in Europe. They came back after a few years of absence. From a point of view of budget, the situation is not that good. The managing board had to decide to reduce the budget, the subsidies allocated for the big events. As you all know, we had in the past the possibility to organize 2 events for each region. Now the regions will only get the subsidy for 1 event. They are of course free to organize with this money 1 or 2 events. At the other hand, we did a little research why the participation fund was not so popular among our members. And we discovered that very often members of the 3rd category of membership fee are not able to join us at our events because they don't have enough funds. That's why the managing board decided to enlarge the participation fund to category 3 also. At the other hand, some of our members told us that they are not able to use the participation fund because they are not able to travel on their own. And the participation fund is only for 1 person on the condition that this person is traveling alone. That's why the managing board decided to open the participation fund to 1 person, accompanied by a 2nd person who will pay for himself or herself. The managing board also gave the permission for the working group on the long-term strategy to start their work. And the long-term strategy working group was formed in December and January, and they came together in February, the 10th of February, for the first time in Brussels. Technical consultants of the different parts of WAPES were there, and they will meet again in April in Switzerland this time. But for the 2nd meeting on the long-term strategy, the Director Generals are also invited. Regarding the website, you all know we have a website where we publish articles about all kinds of activities within WAPES. But now, some members finally start to send us also some articles about innovations in their public employment service. This is very interesting for all of us, as WAPES is an association where the first purpose is to meet experiences and good practices. So I invite the other members to also send to us some articles about innovations in their public employment services to be published on the website. Something that is lacking in our website is a kind of extranet, where members can share documents, thoughts, maybe in the future even chat. And the managing board decided to create a real extranet for WAPES. This will be done this year in 2016. For next year, we are planning to start a real professional data management on our website. But unfortunately for this, we are lacking competencies at the Secretariat. That's why, via the Vice Presidents, we are looking for a member able and willing to help us in this purpose. For 2016, for the first half of 2016, the planning is as follows. The 17th of March, we will have a meeting in Brussels with our partners to discuss about migration. ILO, International Organization for Migration, OECD, African Union, European Union, the High Commissariat for Refugees, all these partners asked us to contribute in projects about migrations. But WAPES is very little, so we can't say yes to everybody. That's why we asked them all together at the Secretariat to discuss what is possible and where we can help. We will keep you posted. The 22nd of March, the Executive Committee is meeting in Rabat, in Morocco. The Executive Committee meeting will be followed by 2 days of seminar, and the subject is providing investors and employers with support in meeting their recruitment needs. Beginning of June, starting the 8th of June, we are all going to Malmö in Sweden to discuss about the role of PES when it comes to newcomers, to migrants in a country. And we are closing this first part of the year in Togo, Lomé, where on 28th and 29th of June we will speak about local partnerships to better serve job seekers and employers. And at this occasion, we will have the chance to take part at the opening of the very first Cité des Métiers in Africa. I hope a lot of you will be able to celebrate this very big event. Finally, as you all know, a non-for-profit association has to organize a General Assembly every year. Last year, it was a General Assembly for real, like we say, where we really met during the World Congress in Istanbul, in Turkey. This year, the General Assembly will be done by email again. It's in the period May and June, and you will get on time all documents to be well prepared and to be able to vote in a nice way. Thank you, dear members, and see you next time.